Previously on Babies and Broadswords.
You are in a tunnel. You are surrounded by banks of old machinery.
And don't look now, but there's a bunch of eyes around us.
Can I go up and poke one of the eyes?
The eyes actually belong to the forms of either small children or big dolls, but there are 5 of them, and they're just standing in a row.
Henry's gonna look for the P button.
We're looking for a button? P.
You can just go, it's okay.
And he pushes the
Does
button.
he need a litter box?
The world is metaphorically very small when put in the context of humanity's cultural and biological similarities. After all, the world is metaphorically very small when put in the context of humanity's cultural and biological similarities. After all, and these kids just keep singing that over and over again. And there's a fritz in their singing, and they say, "Wake us up so we can stop the big diz and get away." Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Even Footing Games presents Babies and Broadswords. I am your sitter extraordinaire, Jason. With me today is my crew, my core 4 of Jimmy, Lee, Jack, and Aaryn. And joining us again is number 1 superfan, Carri. How are you, kids?
Woo!
Good.
I'm doing good.
Boy, I
I'm
can
great, Jason.
feel that enthusiasm. It is palpable.
So good. My dog is doing pretty good.
I'm glad someone's excited to be here.
No, I just need to spend the whole episode saying the exact opposite tone of what I'm actually saying. So,
Mhm.
I am doing wonderful.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Keep them guessing. I'm going to call the band Mark, but it's going to be with a C.
I'm so sad right now. This is great.
I like a pop song. It sounds fun, but I'm miserable. So when last we joined our tiny terrors, they had stumbled their way into a totally original and not parodying any sort of amusement park ride, full of small robot children who seemed to be trapped singing the same song over and over and over again.
Let's hear that song, Jason.
You want to hear the song?
He has it written down. It's cheating.
The world is metaphorically very small when put in the context of humanity's cultural and biological similarities. After all, the world is metaphorically very small when put in the context of humanity's cultural and biological similarities. After all.
Jason,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a gold star.
Thanks, bud.
No, he'll use it against us.
What's humanity?
What's humanity?
What's metaphorically?
Humanity is a catch-all term for everybody. And
Yeah, because
magical
I don't think it involves dragons.
Right. No, you're right.
Okay, go else.
You are everybody.
And you know what? None of these robot kids are dragons or gargoyles. So I think there's a little deep-seated speciesism going on here. And magicaphorically means a thing that could be another thing, but we just have to say it a different way to make ourselves sound smarter.
Got it.
Oh,
And now you know.
The more you
The
know.
more
that's
you
half
know.
the battle. The other half of the battle's coming up.
G.I. Joe.
The other half of the battle is unchecked aggression.
It's true.
The kids decided to save the robot children from a mysterious figure known only as the Big Diz. They find themselves in a small world, and in the middle of the small world is a large metal tower. They spoke with a mysterious voice over something called an Intico, who agreed to let them inside so they could further discuss being heroic
that's
children.
what it's spelled.
It's an intercom. I can't tell if you're just now understanding or...
You'll never know.
I'll never know. So we are starting, and the door has gone... And the big metal door to the big metal tower stands open before you.
Well, Thwompkins, lead the way.
I push Henry.
Nope, Thwompkins already walking in.
Everybody's pushing everybody else in.
And we kind of like
Ignatius takes a step back.
smush up against the door like we all don't fit in because we all trying to shove each
Oh,
other.
and you're trying to go through first and you're just stuck in the doorway. Oh, it's adorable.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
Pop and you all pop out and tumble into it. And
That's exactly why I didn't want to go first. Not because I'm scared.
because I don't want to touch any of you.
Of course you're not scared, Jimmy. Definitely not scared at all.
Sounds like Henry's on a little sassier way there, Ignatius.
Who's
Everyone's
Jimmy?
a little sassy today.
Oh, my friend Jimmy here he's Tabaxi, you've met him.
Yeah, I'm Julius, Augustus, Imperio, Jimmy, all those
Gregory,
things. Gregory.
Imperio.
We're not sure if these are aliases or if he has some sort of multiple personality. I think both could be
I
just
don't
as
think
likely at this
it's
point.
multiple personalities. I think he's good at disguises.
Oh, well, he did put that.
Well, he did also admit to the team why he does the names. He
Mhm.
did do that.
Because he's cool?
I like to look like disguises and that guises and these guises.
Oh.
What about those guys?
How long have you
Those
been?
guises too.
How long have you been sitting on that one?
About 12 seconds.
Oh, that's not bad. All right.
That was a quick hatch.
All right. That egg popped right out fully formed.
It worked.
You're inside. The second you cross the threshold into this big metal tower, you see a large stairwell that winds its way up, a metal staircase, and the lights on the floor that you're on go on. But
Whoa.
up the staircase is dark.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
We gotta go up there, guys. All I know is we gotta save these
We
kids.
turn off the big light.
Okay. And Bonkins starts to go up.
There are more of those computer banks all along the tower. Thwompkins, you start to go on up the stairs, and there's a clink, 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 clink. The stairs are kind of old and rusty until they haven't been used in a long time. They're the metal graded stairs, so they're open, they're graded. You know what metal graded stairs are. I'm making hand signals like that's going to mean anything to anyone.
I knew there was going to be cheese.
Because it's graded. Oh.
I saw it in the book of the future.
Oh.
The book of the future.
That's not the only thing that's grading around here. Okay.
Blackjack jumps up on like the handrail and just starts prancing up the stairs, up the rail.
She's a prancy cat.
Oh. At least Jason appreciates it, right?
I gotcha.
You're so jellical. I don't know what that means.
Shush! No!
Dabo wants to take a quick little look around and look for see if the button's down here on any of the machines.
You don't see the button. So we are going up the stairs. Clink, 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 clink. You don't see the button that you're looking for anyway, Lee. And Thwompkins and Blackjack, as you walk up the stairs together, and you come to the next kind of section, another set of lights goes on, and the stairwell opens up into another kind of platform room, and there's more of those computer banks. But these look in better shape. They're not as dusty as all the other ones you saw are, and it looks like they've been kept up to some extent, like they're still in a bit of use. And the temperature, it feels colder all of a sudden, like it's dropped a couple of degrees. Blackjack, you don't really feel it so much because you're in your parka and you've got fur. But Thwompkins, you get little
Stony goosebumps?
You get little pebbles, goose pebbles all along your arms.
Goose pebbles.
Oh.
Are the other three of you following them up, or are you still down?
Yes. Henry
Okay.
really
Yeah.
wants to look, though, at the computers, or the
What?
buttons. I'm sorry, the
Yes.
buttons. And see if he can figure out what is controlling the song. He thinks that it's making them sing. And they have to stop and sing their own song.
Yeah. shouldn't have to be forced to sing the same corporate song all the time.
Yes.
But you do have to sing. So.
But you do have to sing. Yeah, I don't make the rules. That's just how it goes. Singing is a requirement. Henry, you're looking at the monitor that you're in front of, and you've all noticed that it's gotten colder. And everyone's kind of... the machine that you're in front of has 4 glass panels on it. And there is a button that says on. That's all green. And right next to it is a button that says off. And then there's a little handle sticking next to the button. That's almost like you don't know what a joystick is, but that's basically what it is.
Henry immediately wants to push the off button because he thinks he's turning off the song.
Nothing happens.
Don't we gotta turn on the robots? We gotta wake them up?
Okay, so Henry then turns on the on button.
The glass panels in front of you, all of a sudden, there are pictures that pop up on all 4 of the panels. One of them is a picture of the area where you guys came in, the dock area. One of them is that place where all of you, most of the robots with the small hills and everything like that. The third one is another bank of computers, of machines, of big metal boxes that are kind of lit up already. And the fourth screen shows a small dragon and a small cat and a small gargoyle and a small firbolg and a small tabaxi. It shows the back of their heads as they're staring at some sort of
Henry
picture.
does a little dance to see if I do a little dance in the video.
The little dragon on the picture moves too.
Look, you're controlling it, Henry.
That's incredible.
That's amazing.
It looks just like me. It's like somebody's drawing me as I do this.
You're all like, "Whoa!" You all start waving your hands too, and the little figures on the screen start doing the same thing. Yeah,
this is amazing.
Is it like your book and it knows what's happening?
Probably this is all Tabby's time travel.
I heard about this thing. It's called a crystal ball, and it's the same.
Oh yeah, like what the weird kids had.
Yep, the weird kid had a crystal ball. Yep.
The thing, yeah, with the you were there, yeah.
Hey, kid on screen. I'm gonna hold a number up, and you have to guess what the number is. Okay, ready? And since he's only got 3 fingers, he holds up 3, and obviously he holds up 3. 3, you're right. You're right.
Oh man.
But here's the thing: when you talk to the kids on the screen, they don't talk back. They just look at the screen. So
the lips aren't moving?
You're trying to get their attention, and they're just looking at the screen. Yeah.
We can't see their lips because we're looking at their backs.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't look, guys. I can't look. I'm going to turn around.
The tabaxi on the screen turns around.
They look just like you, Augustus.
And it looks just like Augustus.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Looks just like you.
No. I don't like it.
It's shaking its head and it's going,
Oh,
you can see it mouthing,
it doesn't like
no.
it either. It doesn't like it either. Hey, that's not nice. It's okay to look like Augustus. Augustus looks cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
the problem.
Blackjack puts his paw on the screen and is like chasing the movement.
You can't catch it, but the light is driving you mad. But Blackjack, when you hop up on the console and try to catch the movement on the screen, you bump the little joystick thing. And the pictures all kind of move to a different direction. Like now you're no longer staring at the backs of the heads of the 4 or 5 kids. Now you catch like half of them and an empty space. Like the picture has shifted.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. This is very strange. But guys, we gotta keep going. We gotta rescue these kids, and if this doesn't stop them singing, then
Okay.
I don't think that's what we're going for.
The third screen, the one that just had the bank of newer looking machinery, you see a blur zip across the screen. Like a shape go like run across.
What was that?
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
And you see a little hand come up out of the bottom of the screen, and it completely covers the screen.
Whoa, what?
See, I told you not to look. It's too scary.
And then the third screen goes, and it's just showing like it's a snowstorm.
What's that?
Guys, I'm getting very vibes of a different game now.
I think they're just... Maybe they're gonna build the snow houses. We should go upstairs.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
Okay. Bye. Waves at the screen.
As you look at the screen, you see the five kids walk across the screen and up towards the stairs.
Thwompkins waving.
They're maybe going...
And the other gargoyle is waving right back as he walks
He seems
off.
nice.
He seems nice.
Ignatius puts his hand over, puts his paw over. He doesn't want to see. He's like hiding from the screen.
As you continue up, it's getting colder and colder the higher up you go. And when you reach the next platform, all the lights go on again. And that same bank of computers that you would say, of metal boxes that you had seen in the third screen, now you're in that room.
See, it's a crystal ball. It predicted where we was gonna go.
It's just like my book.
Oh my goodness! And there's another one of those. These boxes, there's more lights. There's more lights going on. They're flashing. They're blinking on and off. The room is colder. And there's another one of those boxes, those talkie boxes, that is sitting in the middle of one of the consoles. One of the Intico boxes.
Maybe you should talk to someone, see if the house is still talking.
Hello?
Henry goes
House.
and pushes the button. Hello?
Hello?
Have we found the person who needs rescuing yet?
One more floor. Just come on up, hero children.
We're not children. We're just hero. Oh, push the button. We're not hero or children. We're just heroes.
Okay, heroes, I'm up on the last floor, but I can't. I'm trapped up here. Please, come.
Okay.
Save me.
We will.
Okay, yep. Let's go.
Hey, did you guys notice on that camera that it showed the docks and that boat was there? Are we being followed?
So how come the house said that it's upstairs?
Just ignoring it.
That's
Just
how
ignoring
Blackjack got here.
Yeah,
it's
obviously.
her boat.
Oh, okay.
That's why
Your boat's gone. Your boat went down the river.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Oh man, no, I
Did
thought
not
we
know
tied
that.
it to the.
No. We
Fine.
all jumped
Never mind.
off.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Retcon that.
Ignatius tried to tie it and tied himself up because he's bad at tying things.
Okay, yeah,
Oh.
I remember that now.
Okay, then ignore that joke.
Then whose boat is that? Bum, bum, bum. You continue along up the stairs. As you enter the final level of this tower, it's set up like an office, like a very spacious, nice. There are books lining the walls and artwork of very generic landscapes.
Do they have words underneath them? Like teamwork?
Is there a tabaxi hanging on one? It just says, just hang in there.
It says, hang in there, half cat. There's one of a boat that says leadership starts when you lead the ship. And there's a bunch of screens as well, and a big mahogany desk, and a large leatherback chair that's facing away from you. And the room is kind of, it's low lit, but it's not dark. It's just sort of comfortably lit. And the chair kind of rocks back and forth a little bit, or spins back and forth a little bit. But the back of the chair
Hello,
is
we're
facing
here
you.
to rescue you. And also, please tell us where we can make the music stop for the kids.
Oh, I never met a chair before.
I don't think he is the chair.
Oh, I don't think I've ever confused anyone for a chair before. I'm really sorry.
I'm not the chair,
It's an honest mistake.
but I may as well be. And the chair slowly rolls around. And there's an old man. Well, he's not old. He's probably in his 50s or 60s. He's old to you. But he's got... His hair is dark. He's got streaks of gray through his hair. And it takes you a moment to realize that he's got a glass jar around his head, like a helmet almost.
Wait a second. Are you
wait.
Are you dead?
You're not a kid.
Are you dead or alive?
Oh, are you Nurse Higgins' husband? Because she said her husband ran off and she didn't know where he was.
Never said I was a kid.
You said you needed rescuing.
I said things. I tell children all sorts of stories.
Wise. You tell wise. You must be dead. You are dead people because you're Jews.
Wait, he tells stories? I like stories.
Well, you'll be able to help me tell a story.
I will?
Nope.
You sure
We're
will.
not helping you with anything. We're helping the children. You might be the big Diz.
Bum, bum, bum.
Wait, who's the big Diz?
I'm the friend of the children. And
You're the Diz, don't why.
Of course I'm the Diz, but the Diz stands for Diz is a nice guy. And he puts his arm up in a thumbs up, but you realize that he's also got one of those animatronic robot arms, and it's just sort of the motions are very jerky as he puts his thumb up. And
I don't trust this guy at all.
I am the friend of the children. I teach them my song. And when they...
No, they don't want to sing your song.
Of course, all of the children of the world want to sing my song.
No, they don't. They told us. They want to sing their own songs.
Well, I think you'll enjoy their song a lot more when you join them too. And he looks past you and says, "Get them, mouse."
What?
No!
What?
The cat takes off running.
As you turn around, standing behind you is a large mouse. He's got his hands on his hips, and he says, you kids aren't going anywhere.
Is he a mouse or an animatronic?
He's a mouse.
Okay.
A real
But
mouse.
he's big.
He's a real big mouse.
Like kid size, like me, or like...
Little bit bigger, yeah.
Like Henry size?
Probably about Henry size, is safe.
Okay.
You're gonna stay here and sing the song for the big Diz.
I don't wanna.
Nope.
We're not gonna.
He's got in his hands little outfits that you recognize as some of the same clothes that the kids out on the small world, or I'm sorry, the little hill place were, and he holds them out to you. Just put these on and learn the song.
Yeah. The only pants I have a hole for my tail, and they're purple and wonderful, and those are not going to fit my dragon girth. Thank you.
And there are no gargoyles out there. I'd be the only gargoyle.
Well, we're not robots. We can't join them.
Oh, none of these kids are robots either.
What's a bobot?
Those guys.
They're animatronic.
I don't know what that
Henry
means.
wants to take something out of his pocket and kind of sneakily do something with it.
Make a guile roll. He's got his eyes on you.
Okay.
Looking right at you.
He's looking right at you.
Okay. 3 plus 5 plus 1 is 9.
What'd you take out of your pocket, Henry?
Okay, I took my my bottle of ink out, and I want to splash it in his eyes so he can't see us.
Jeez.
You throw the bottle of ink. Are you just throwing the bottle, or are you just splashing in his eyes?
No, I want to splash it in his eyes. I'd like to keep the bottle if I'm able to.
Okay. You splash him in his eyes, and he goes, "Oh, I can't see! Oh my goodness, I'm momentarily blinded!"
That wasn't very nice.
And the big Diz goes, "Stop them! Make sure they don't hit the big button."
What big button?
Henry immediately wants to go for a big button.
And
Everybody hit whatever button you see.
the mouse
Pushing
says,
buttons.
the mouse says, "You dum-dum, you've been frozen too long. Why did you mention the big button?" And the big Diz says, "Oh no, perhaps I am out of touch." But you do notice behind him, also on his desk, or I'm sorry, not behind him, but on his desk, is next to the intercom box, is a big red button.
Can I distract the mouse by, playing with his tail or jumping on him or something so
Sure.
they can get around?
Thwompkins was tempted to push him over, actually, so that works.
Blackjack and Thwompkins, you're going after the mouse. All right. Both of you, give me just nimble rolls. Blackjack, give me a nimble roll. Thwompkins, give me a muscly roll.
Yes. So this is outside of combat, then?
Right now,
correct?
this is outside of combat, yeah.
Then, actually, I got no cookies, so I can't do my perk. Never mind.
Didn't I give you 2 cookies, or did you already go through them?
I think I already went through them.
You probably already ate them.
And I rolled a 1, but that's still a 7.
Okay.
So I got a 3 plus 2, but then I have a +2 to a nimble roll also.
Okay.
So that'd be a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, perks cost cookies, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Blackjack, you scurry over and you tangle your feet up with the mouse, and he's going, oh! Still trying to rub the ink out of his eyes. And Thwompkins, you just come up and push him right over Blackjack.
You're mean.
So he trips right over. Oh no! Children love me. And he's on his back, and he's trying to rub the ink out of his eyes. And he's getting it cleared away. What are the other three of you doing?
Henry's going to the creepy guy's desk to push the button.
And I'm going for the creepy guy to make sure that he doesn't interfere with Henry's button pushing.
All right.
Yeah, I think like all three of us rush at it, and Henry's gonna go for the button, and if he doesn't make it, then Daybella's gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah, we got backups on backups.
Yeah.
All right.
All the smacky little hands ready to hit the button.
Henry and Daybella, they both go for the button. Ignatius going for the big diz. Daybella and Henry, I need... Ooh. You two give me brainy rolls. Ignatius, give me a nimble roll.
I'm gonna eat a cookie.
How many cookies do you have?
Well, I just
stole 3.
You did steal 3 cookies, that's right, yeah.
So now I have 2. So I'm gonna eat a cookie, and so I'm gonna get 12 on brainy.
Ooh. I got 6.
Jimmy, how'd you do?
I got a 7.
Ignatius, you're the first there, and you leap off the desk and you throw yourself through the air at the big diz, and you sprawl eagle on him, and you're trying to wrap him up, and the little jar that he wears around his head, you hear a and it separates from his robot body.
Awesome.
And it's got these little wheels, and it just rolls down the chair and across the floor.
Ah!
Daybella, you can't reach the button, but Henry, you do manage to give yourself a little extra leap on top of the table, and you slam your hand down on the Pui button, and all of the lights go up. And on the screen of monitors all around you, all the lights go up. And you hear... And everything stops for a moment. And the singing has gotten louder and louder and louder all this time. And then it stops as well. Everything goes silent, except for the grumbling of the mouse, who is getting up. Oh, you kids have ruined everything. And the robot wheels of the big diz's head jar as it spins across the floor. And all of a sudden you can hear a pitter-patter marching of little feet coming up the stairs.
Blackjack takes off to follow the wheelie head. He thinks it's a toy.
Blackjack is going after the head. Blackjack, give me a nimble roll.
3 plus 3 is 6. Oh, plus 2. 7, 8.
Blackjack, you managed to jump on top of the rolly head.
Kind of like a Roomba. Am
like
I
a cat riding a Roomba.
Awesome.
And you're just... And then the big diz is like, get off of my helmet, get off of my jar, get off of my jar, I can't see where I'm going. And you're like batting at him, so he's bumping into walls. The little feet, you can hear singing from the, we don't have to sing that stupid song no more. We don't have to sing that stupid song no more. And it gets louder and louder. They're all still singing the same song, but they're singing a different song.
Their own song.
And the mouse gets up and he wipes the gunk out of his eyes and goes, oh no! You've woken them up and now they're going to be upset. Oh, this is a problem. Diz, you've ruined everything again. Hey kiddos, it's Jason, your friendly neighborhood sitter, and I want to talk to you today about Anchor by Spotify. Anchor is an all-in-one podcasting app that lets you edit and record your podcast right from your phone or computer, and then host it on your favorite podcast-catching website. And the best part of all, it is absolutely free. Anchor is what we use to host Even Footing Games Presents Babies and Broadswords, and even though I've had to record this ad 15 times, what you're going to hear is the best version we have, thanks to Anchor.
So download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. It is so easy, a baby could do it.
Hey there, Podlers. Babies and Broadswords was recently reviewed by TTRPG Kids, and we were recently interviewed for the Raised on D&D podcast. The links for both of those can be found on our website. Our book is starting to be sold in brick-and-mortar stores. The latest 2 stores to carry our books are Otto Bookstore in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and Cincy Book Rack in Cincinnati, Ohio. Later this month, we will be dropping a new Pooh adventure. Winnie the Pooh, that is. This will be a Babies and Broadswords adventure with 6 unique character classes for Pooh, Piglet, and the whole gang, set in the 100 Acre Wood. This will be available only on Drive-Thru RPG later this month. But now back to our definitely not children heroes.
And he runs over and he grabs the jar and kind of pushes Blackjack off. And he's holding the jar with Big Diz's head. And he runs over to a secret panel.
Wait. Is he dead?
He's kind of, for now, maybe?
Okay, because he's a jerk. And you know what? I know someone who's a bigger, deader, jerkier person. Invisible Grandpa, Visible Grandpa, Visible Grandpa!
And there's a whoosh. And a burst of green smoke.
Oh no!
And in
Daybell hides in a corner.
In the middle of the room. Who's shoving me?
I am Pumpkins. They're taking kids and forcing them to wear stupid outfits. And I mean, they're not really, they're okay, but they're singing a stupid song. We freed them, but now they're trying to get away.
Kids sing stupid songs all the time. What do you want me to do about it?
Forces them. All of them.
Well, he's a bigger jerk than you. I'm just saying. He just...
What? I'm the biggest jerk around here.
No, he's a way bigger jerk than you.
No, he's not. Hey, you.
You better stop him, because otherwise he'll get away and be the biggest jerk.
Everyone knows Invisible Grandpa's the biggest jerk around. And his cloud of green smoke twists out to where the mouse is. And as he's escaping through an escape hatch, and the tendrils pull him closer. He's like, what's this I hear about you making children sing songs? We just want all the kids in the world to be happy. Me and the Jizz here, we're all about happy.
Singing the song that they only want kids to sing and nothing else.
It's a stupid song, too.
What's the point of having them to sing all this song over and over again? Well, it generates power for us. And then we sell that power back.
That sounds like pretty much a joke.
It's a big jerk thing to do.
Look, friend, you seem like a smart guy. Maybe you'd like to be involved. Everyone's joining the Big Diz Corporation. Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Invisible Grandpa, we have your harmonica.
You've got my harmonica.
Yeah, yes. I was going to say that. Yeah. But
and he turns around to you and he's like, well, hand it over. And
you gotta get rid of him first.
Or the mouse starts to sneak away and he's like, no, you're not going anywhere. And there's just green tendrils everywhere.
You gotta get rid of him first.
Hand it over. Yeah.
All right. I can make a deal.
If you can. I mean, he's a pretty big jerk.
He is a bigger jerk.
Oh, don't worry about that. No one's a bigger jerk than the Invisible Grandpa.
I'm so glad I did this.
The green fog envelops the mouse and the Big Diz. And there's a whooshing sound. And all you can hear is a, we'll be back. We're a global mega corporation. We can't be stopped. Ha ha. And there's a, and they're gone. And Invisible Grandpa stares at the spot for a moment and says, he will be back. And we'll all be working for him someday. But for now, I think you've saved these children. That's super. Give me my harmonica.
I believe Daybell has it, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been holding on to it. So she pulls it out of her bag and she's handing it over to him with shaking hands. Here, go. Here.
He takes the harmonica out of your hands, and there's a greasy tingle as his ghost hand touches your hand. Yes.
Parents don't like you.
I'm not fond of them either. Yes, but now I have my harmonica, and nothing can stop me. Thank you so much, children, for all of your help.
What did we just do?
And you, young Thwompkins.
Hi.
I have you to thank most of all.
You're welcome.
And a green tendril comes out of nowhere.
Ooh.
And it pokes you in the head. And a voice inside your head says, "A deal's a deal, Thwompkins. What do you want?"
Ooh.
What do I want?
Tell me what you want.
I want us to not be blamed for Cindy getting super cuties.
There's a pause for a moment. It's gonna take a bit of doing. I'm gonna have to infect a lot of children's minds to make them forget what they saw.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get what that means.
But you have given me my harmonica, which increases my power greatly. I can leave the bathroom now. Very well, young Thwompkins. I will answer your request.
Yay!
No one will think you hurt Big Cindy, because no one will remember you exist.
What?
And then the fog dissipates as the invisible grandpa disappears.
Did he mean just me, or did he mean everybody?
Wait a second. That's...
The children have reached the top of the stairs, and they all have tiny little pitchforks and tiny little torches. We're here to kill the monster! Oh! He's gone! Where's the big Diz? We demand our vengeance!
We got rid of him!
They said he'd be back, though.
He's gonna be back?
Eventually.
Someday.
We'll be ready for him.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I think he's going to have to take his plants, revitalize, and make them a bit flashier and more family-friendly, and then he'll come back and have a renaissance, and then they'll do a bunch of bad projects that no one will care about, and then they'll make a song that's really, 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 really catchy, and everyone will like them again.
That all sounds pretty specific and most likely true. I'm afraid when they come back, they might have reinforcements, maybe some superheroes or some super powerful space cowboys. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But we'll be ready for them. But the one I'm the most worried about is the mouse. If only we had some sort of creature who's some sort of friend who is good at hunting mice, who's super agile and sneaky, and we could pay in pets because we don't really have any sort of other compensation, nor do we need them because we are animatronics. Oh, if only there was someone like that who would stay with us and guard against the mouse.
I pull to the front of the kids and I start weaving in and out of their legs like, notice me.
No. We don't know anybody like that.
Yeah, we do.
Thwompkins!
Well, I mean...
Wait, am I?
If we were going to find you someone to your exact specifications, we'd probably need to be rewarded with some cookies.
Henry, always the shrewd.
Well, I mean...
Yeah.
We were going to give you guys stuff anyway because you got rid of the Diz and freed us from our song, but...
You already took all their cookies.
Yeah, one of them stands up. You owe me cookies anyway!
I give that kid back because I pinky swore. Mm-hmm. Or claw swore. And so I give that kid back 2 cookies. I said I used one of them in the fight with the Diz.
Blackjack, some of the other animatronic kids have noticed you weaving your way through their legs, and they've all stopped to pet you and, oh, kitty, kitty. And the chant of kitty, kitty, ooh, pretty kitty has made its way through the group of kids, and they put down their torches and they're all petting, and they go, I want to pet the kitty, I want to pet the kitty. Blackjack, they would gladly have you as their protector. They can't promise there will be no more singing, but there's no expectation that you sing, so there is that.
I don't have to sing and do choreography.
You don't. You just have to get petted and every once in a while chase a mouse.
This is a great place to stay.
All the kids cheer, yay!
While they're cheering, Ignatius is going to use cookie time on
there was indeed
because there was just a transfer of cookies. So
always trying to steal them cookies.
Sneaky pants, always be getting them cookies.
So, do I need cookies in the
I lose
small
2 cookies.
world? Or should I reward my friends with the cookies that I currently have?
It's up to you.
Might need cookies.
Keep them.
You should probably hold on. You never know. You never know when you know.
Guys, I just had some cookies and I can't find them now. I was going to eat them and they're
all of Blackjack's cookies are fish shaped and they taste like salmon. Yeah.
That's fine by me.
Can I give them 4 cookies, 1 for each of them?
You may absolutely give them 4 cookies.
I have a cookie.
Thank you.
And the animatronic kids paddle over.
These cookies smell delicious.
To one of the screens, and they say, "This is a video that we used to watch before the Big Diz came, and tried to use us for stuff." I'm still not entirely sure what his whole reason for being here was, other than he was just a head with a mouse. But anyway, we used to watch this to learn a lot of stuff. And he pushes a button on one of the screens, and a video comes up, and it is cartoon people, and they're singing and they're dancing, and they're teaching their ABCs, and you guys are just entranced by the song, and it's your la da 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 da, and the colors and the flashy lights, and you all feel like you've learned something. And you each learn one new knack of your choice from the educational videos.
Nice.
Oh, man.
So you can look through the knack list and figure that out for the next game.
That's power up.
And they've also put out a plate of cookies, and there are 12 cookies on that plate.
Whoa.
So 3 each?
Yes, that would be 3.
We got these from the vending machine.
Vending machine? What's a vending machine?
Ooh.
It's a machine for vending.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it bend?
Cookies.
Don't bend. They break too easy. They're hard to bend.
If you soak them in water, they kind of bend.
But then you ruin your cookies. We don't eat cookies. We eat power. And he puts his finger into an electrical socket.
Okay.
Just saying.
Thwompkins has no idea what that means.
It's not really germane to anything. I'm just throwing out that detail.
It's not what?
It's not germane. It's from another. It's like that guy. She points at the person with the leader house and the robot.
Yeah, I'm Jermaine. Hi.
Hi, Jermaine. I'm Thwompkins.
Hi, Thwompkins. Hello.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wie heißt du gerne? Gut, ja?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The kids, meanwhile, they're up in the office, and the little animatronic kids, they are ransacking the office. They're ripping it apart, looking for anything useful. And they find, every once in a while, they will find these little weird plasticky squares that kind of flop around when they wave them, and they'll get all excited, and they start collecting all of these. We learn from these, and when the mouse comes back, we will be ready for him with all of our advanced knowledge on Zork.
And the return of.
And we're going to be so good at things.
Sounds like you making stuff up to me.
Sounds like you just need to not worry about it to me. Okay.
I'm not.
Okay. It's me, Jermaine, again.
Hi, Jermaine.
Hi, Pumpkins. Good talk. They take you downstairs through the tower and into their little kingdom. And kids are already busy putting the houses back together. Some of them have fallen in disrepair. Now that they can move around again, they're able to kind of rebuild things that were falling apart. One of them is like, "Oh, someone took my hammer. How will I ever nail these buildings back together?" Oh, well. It's so cold! Oh, where is my parka? It is so cold!
Sorry you lost your stuff.
I left things for them. They're gonna have plants now.
Ooh, we can't wait to grow these plants. Nothing wrong will happen here. When we mix fungus and robots, what could go wrong? Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's a good trade. It's a good trade. There is a little boat that was not there before that has made its way right in front of the tower and the hill and all of the little small people stuff.
It's just like my fortune book said. The children are happy and we sail away.
Jermaine says, yeah, you can take this boat. It will lead you out of the park. And I don't know where it goes from there.
Jermaine, you've been very helpful.
No, it's nice to meet you, Jermaine.
Dankeschön!
No, he's a dragon, not a donkey.
Henry wants to really quick look at the page of the book that was shifting.
Mm-hmm.
And see if it has settled on one picture.
It has settled on one picture, but now the picture is all of you in the boat with all of the kids waving and smiling and Blackjack on the shore also waving a paw. But there is, in the background, something that wasn't there the last time. There's a strange green mist that seems to float behind everything.
Oh, that's my friends.
Well, I think it must be just us being happy ever after.
I'm sure that's what it is. It's just somebody spilled some green paint on the page. That's all it is. Nothing could go wrong from here.
It's what somebody farted.
Metaphysically. The four of you pile onto this little boat, and the animatronic kids put the crossbars down so you don't fall out of the boat. And for a second you wonder, how am I going to steer? But you realize it's on a little track and the boat just kind of goes.
I knew it.
I was going to say, I have how to sail a boat in my book.
Of course you do, Henry.
I found it earlier.
Well, this experience is on rails.
It is. You are literally on rails now. And as the kids wave and say goodbye, they're singing a song that goes, life is more complicated than you can sum up in a song. People are different. There are robots. Bye-bye. It's not a very good song, but they're coming up with it off the top of their head. It's their first original song. Yeah. It's their... They'll get better.
They'll figure it out.
Not all of them are singing, though. Some of them are purposely not. Nope.
It just needs a little bit of workshopping, and it'll be great.
It needs more Bing.
No, it doesn't.
And as you leave, Jermaine says, don't worry, we will be moving more towards narrative songwriting and less from repetitive hooks from here on out. Our songs will always tell a story from now. You will hear them on the radio.
What's a radio?
As your little boat goes through two swinging doors and continues on the river to who knows where. I certainly don't, because I haven't written that far ahead. And that's where we're going to end the episode
I think by
today.
summoning you know who, we just solved three conflicts at once.
And perhaps I have to change things now, specifically to make up for this new conflict.
I hope everyone was okay with that summoning, that Final Fantasy-like summoning. It just
too late now. You did it. I have to abide by the rules I created.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you, Jason. I'm talking about the players.
No, I created the summoning. Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, everyone! Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Babies and Broadswords. We are back to a week-long cycle. Follow us on all of the social medias. Check out our Patreon. We just had a great time at Playthrough Con down in Raleigh, North Carolina. We hope we got to see some folks and made some new friends. We did.
This is in the past.
This is in the past.
We actually don't know yet. We're recording this a few weeks before playthrough, but by the time it comes out, it'll be past playthrough. So those of us who went enjoyed ourselves and met a lot of cool people, right?
And all I got was this stupid
and a few
t-shirt.
sniffs.
Okay, some good
and a couple of
sniffs.
sniffs. So thanks, everyone. We're going to have a little Big Kid Rule chat, but if you're just here for the adventure, that's the end of it today.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Just as enthusiastic as you were when you got
Bye,
here.
everyone.
Sorry. Goodbye.
Thanks.
Is that better?
All right.
So now let's talk about summoning rules. No.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I think we knew what we were talking about was the failing.
Yes, we were going to fail. We were talking about failing forward, and a mechanic that I have sort of built into things as we've played, which I was going to run by you guys to see if you think it is something that's worth keeping around. The way I have been doing, because I had noticed that we weren't getting as many ouchies and grumps and misfortunes, which was kind of making us feel like everything was too easy. At least it was making it feel like that for me. So one of the ways I could have done that was to up the challenge rating on everything, but we have sort of set challenge goals already. So what I've been doing is kind of failing forward. And the way I've been accomplishing that is that I have been kind of coming up with my number that I want you to reach to fully successfully complete your task. And if you fall under it, 90% of the time you still have managed to accomplish something close to your goal. But what I've been doing is taking the amount between what you rolled and what I wanted and making that your damage. So if I was looking for 7 and you rolled a 5, I'm still going to let you do the thing, but you're going to take 2 points of damage from it. And I feel like what that does is keeps the story moving, especially when you're trying to accomplish something that, you need for the plot. But it also starts building in some of that damage. So the threat of going on a break is much more apparent. You have to manage yourself a little bit better. Does that make sense to folks as a way to
completely?
do that?
I actually use something similar with when I DM Powered by the Apocalypse stuff, because they recommend, because when you fail, when you roll a miss, you're not failing. It's just something bad narrative happens. And I like to give choices to people.
Right.
That might be, hey, okay, well, you can make this not as bad if you take more damage.
Okay.
Or you could just take the full on damage and just, So there's a bit more, like, I'll give you an example, try to make it really quick. I had a game where someone narratively, their character stunk to high heaven for various reasons. And
like they physically smelled that?
And they were trying to approach another character and like get all right up in their face. And I had to, we rolled to see if the one character could handle the smell without being disgusted. He rolled a miss. Yeah. And so I had him I said, okay, you can take 3 disgusting damage, or you can take, or the thing is though, your phone starts ringing, you're an FBI agent, you have to answer your phone when it rings. So here's the thing, you either don't answer it, and you take less damage, but you're going to be in trouble for not answering your phone, or you can answer the phone and take more damage because you're going to be talking. So I gave him a narrative choice.
Right. All right, that's workable. I can see how that would be.
I wasn't so much saying to do that, but I'm saying I understand the concept.
Right? No, I know that.
Also, it's always good to. It's always I found really fun to give the players choices. On okay, you can fail, but how do you want to fail? That
right.
Sorry.
Hey.
I think that it also comes down to your DM style.
Yeah,
your
so.
GM.
Your sitting style.
Yeah, your sitting style.
I say cross-legged.
And exactly. But I mean, you could just up the challenge.
Yeah, especially if you're with a group like us. It's older kids are much more adaptable to that idea. So.
Yeah, and you also got to keep in mind the fact that if you up the challenge rating, the people who have like the 2s in their stats are less likely now to pull off whatever it is you're doing.
Right.
And you can always have multiple types of skill challenges. You can say, well, this one you must succeed in order to succeed, and this one all you have to do is apply a little effort.
Right.
You get an E for effort.
And some ouchies
to go with it.
Yeah.
And it still happens, yeah.
I think that's where I'm leaning on certain things. Like, we've got those levels in the book of if you anything that's a skill challenge of a 7 to 8 is pretty easily doable. 9, 10, you need some help. 11 to 12, you're probably not going to get unless you eat a bunch of cookies. So maybe, for those lower level things that you probably should get, maybe then it's a chance. Then it's a matter of failing forward. It's like, okay, you did manage to open the door, but you got a splinter. There's an ouchie if you roll under. And then once you hit a certain threshold, you just can't. You do or you can't. Or maybe you want to make it in your game so that it's all situational. There are some rolls that I'm not going to lie that I have fudged to move things along, and there's some rolls that I have ignored to move things in a certain direction. When you were
so if you can just retroactively are applying this.
I didn't do anything. I was
playtesting
new rules, which is part of what we're doing here.
Is that what you call it?
We, of course, because we're doing a podcast, there is a certain way things have to go to complete the narrative arc, blah, blah, blah. When you're doing your home game, you'll have a lot more. You won't have to worry about
entertainment.
Entertaining other people. Yeah, exactly. You just have to worry about the 4 people around your table.
So when someone does things like, summon an eldritch horror grandpa, it doesn't immediately cause massive problems in future narratives.
Is it going to cause massive problems to future narrative? It changes some things. Absolutely.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, you kind of put yourself in a end of Spider-Man No Way Home situation, or whatever the new one was.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Never mind, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, and we don't know the specifics of that. Like, is it the people in the city? Is it the babies in the city that don't remember us, or?
Don't know.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
We have to leave the orphanage.
By the way, if you haven't seen Spider-Man by now, I don't feel bad about spoiling anything for you.
I'm sorry
honestly.
That I don't have a theater nearby that shows English showings.
Stop living in a foreign country, okay? And maybe you'll get to see Spider-Man with the rest of us.
No, they don't just put it on the big screen for me.
Hello, I'm Peter Parker. I'm the Spider-Man.
You're German.
Just terrible. Just say it. It's terrible.
That's abysmal.
Guten Tag, ich bin eine Spider-Man.
That's still better than Japanese Spider-Man. That's still better than Japanese Spider-Man.
Ich bin Herr Spider.
He learned his German accent from Ren and Stimpy.
Pretty much.
It's okay. I think our only German listeners.
Not anymore. I've got nothing to market.
They started listening just so they can laugh at you, just like they laugh at me.
Listen to this American's fantastic German accent. Oh, we must listen to more of these.
Well,
I am Oleg, his fan.
As with anything, I think this is a rule that we can revisit. I'm going to continue playing this way with a fail-forward idea.
I think it's worked well.
And I think it's working well so far. If you've noticed that there has been more of a sense of urgency to some of the rolls, I think that's leading a big part of it.
Yeah, I mean, you should always roll when there's uncertainty. When something is uncertain. Not so much even like the skill involved, but the result of what you're doing is uncertain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm uncertain about everything. Every time I open my mouth, I'm uncertain about what's going to happen.
I thought that was only when I open my mouth that you feel uncertain about what's going to happen.
Then it's worse. Yeah.
We all feel uncertain.
It's a good twist, though, Jack, and I'm definitely my brain.
I hope. When I thought about doing it, I was like, "Oh, please let this go over well."
I was about to light the carpet on fire, so I'm pretty sure that's a better result than one.
Who knows? Guess we'll never know.
Yeah, I mean, it was better. He was originally going to say he wants everyone to have everyone he knows to be hugged or something. I'm really glad I didn't pick that
right now.
I would have crushed everyone with smoke tentacles. Invisible Grandpa doesn't know his own strength. So thank you all. Here at Even Footing, we are always glad to put out an hour of entertainment for you. If you ever think of maybe, hey, I sure would like to hear more of those folks and see what they're writing and coming up with, check out our Patreon. The book is still available for purchase, and it still looks great. We have got some very cool stuff coming down the pipeline very soon. We've got some Babies and Broadswords supplements and a sitter's guide that we're working on, as well as working on the second bigger book. And then we're also starting to work on our larger second game, which, oh boy, it's going to be a while, but let me tell you, we've got some really cool stuff.
We're excited about it.
It's looking very cool. But to help us continue on with making games that you enjoy, we need your support, whether that be financially if you can afford it, or just buy the book or listen. And just tell us, hey, you're doing a great job, because we also do run on positive reinforcement.
It does really help.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's about all we've been running on so far.
You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Carri.
Thank you.
It's been great
and
having
thank you to Carri for being... It has been. Thank you, Carri, for being such a great player and for joining us on this little run. And maybe we'll see Blackjack again someday.
My pleasure. Thank you.
It has been an absolute blast.
Maybe Blackjack will have some mushroom parents when she comes back. Just like me.
Maybe Blackjack will be infected by evil fungi by that time.
Have little things growing out of his ears.
Yes.
That'll be cool.
It's going to go from It's a Small World to A Night on Bald Mountain by the time the fungi take over. Tell Garrett to get back to work.
Okay.
We need him to. Yeah. All right. From here, everyone here at Even Footing, thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you, Podlers.
Servo.
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.